Guys, welcome back to Sky Factory. I'm Brim, he's Grum, and this is episode Lucky 13. We have made it back to Lucky 13 once again. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, I thought we'd start with a quick look out here at our cow pen animal spawning area. Obviously, it has doubled in size. We've put 2 additional discs out here, and I'm thinking about at some point, turning those into glass domes. They kind of remind me of like a terrarium or something of that nature, and I think, particularly being that this is a void world, it just might look really cool to have all of this under glass. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. How's that? So, anyway, that has been added. Oh, we're getting some. What is that? Is that a new hat? Nope. Nope, not a new hat. All right, so let's take a look at see what's on our board for today. We've got a bunch of stuff on our construction board. A bunch of things we want to get done. Is it time to harvest? Oh, it is time to harvest this. Obviously, we need to get that done at some point as well. Matter of fact, we should probably go ahead and do that because we're going to try to knock out a few more items out of the quest book today, and obviously the Zivicio armor is on that list. Now, I think we've probably got more than enough. I wonder if I even hold all this these days. No, I can't. I also want to get to... we've got so much we want to get done, and we are certainly not going to be able to get it all done today. But we're going to move forward with this. Why won't you shift-click in? So basically, I picked up none of the seeds. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah. Now, I will apologize. I have been fighting a bit of a head cold or something the last couple of days. You've probably heard it in the recordings. And I am still struggling. Let's go down here and get our earth essence first. Oops. Yes, give me dirt. Give me dirt. Now, this is all yellowite because it's basically free yellowite. So I'm just going to dump all the seeds in the AE system for now because I think we're near to redesigning that area. So probably don't want to get that stuff planted back down just yet. And then we probably can't pick... Oh, no, not quite. Oh, you're up on the edge. I don't want you to fall off into nothingness. Don't do that. Don't jump. Don't jump. Let's see if we can get that to come to us so we don't lose it. All right, so let's see. What else has changed since we were together? I think the ME system, the auto crafting, has changed. Essentially, I added 3 more 1K crafting storage down here, and 1 more ME interface, just so that we'd have some additional place for pipes. And obviously I was having to make a hardened flux duct to get power around. So those recipes are in there. We have got to deal with this at some point, and it really needs to be dealt with today, but it's not going to get dealt with today because we've got so much other stuff to deal with today. So let's take a look at our board real quick. The Nether Tesseract's in a big reactor on this board, and it looks like I put the Nether on that board and on this board, so obviously I was very interested in doing it. The Loot Recycler. Now that is an interesting little item that I have found. Loot Bag Upscaler. Our Tree Workshop is still in here. Zivicio Armor, Blaze, Ender Chests, and Ender Bags, and the Nether being over there as well. So let's take a look at our book and see where we are here. Alright, upgrade your mob farm to kill monsters automatically. I'm ready to do that. We are not using our weapons down here. The only time I ever come down here anymore is just to kill the mobs off. I did upgrade, I don't think I've shown you guys that, I did upgrade the barrel back here to an experience obelisk. So I can actually put my levels in there easily enough and pull levels out when we need them. So that's back there, but it would be really nice to go ahead and get that upgraded. Matter of fact, let's see, we need 9. What is the advantage? So we've got iron spikes. +6, and we've also got diamond spikes. Spike +7. I don't know. I don't know what the advantage of one over the other is. Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to. The rain is killing me here. I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to wait till it gets dark. I'm going to get rid of the rain, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. The night is over. The rain is gone, and let's go ahead and take a look at our book here. So upgrade. We were talking about that being time to do that. Now, according to the wiki, iron spikes do not drop XP, but and it doesn't say anything about the rare loot drops either. Though I am 99% sure that I have seen in this mod pack both XP and items drop from iron spikes. So we may try the iron spikes just to see, because they're so much cheaper than the diamond. Let's take a look at them. The diamond spikes, as I recall, require magical wood. Yeah, because you got to go to golden spikes first, which require the magical wood. We could do it, but it's kind of expensive. Whereas the diamond, or the iron spike rather, is just iron. I mean, it's a lot of iron, It's blocks of iron, but, well, actually it's only one. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 is 18 to get 4 of them. That's not bad at all. So we may try the iron just to see if it drops, XP. But for now, we're going to try to get moved forward here. Okay, so use the sprinkler, craft a diamond seed. Let's get that one done. We've had it on our list. Diamond seed. We don't ever have to plant it, although it's not a bad seed to have planted. So this is going to be Zivicio. Well, we should have all that in the system. Boom. There we go. Diamond seed. How you like that? And I said I wasn't going to replant this, but just because we have a new seed, let's plant it. Bang. There we go. Made and planted. So we can check that one off our list. Use growth pulsers. We still haven't gotten that done. Craft Zivicio armor. I have been wandering around in chain and gold and leather and everything else that we could scrounge from the things we've been killing. I say it's time for an upgrade. So let's go ahead and get that one done today as well. And then we're going to try to get over, once we got some armor, we obviously have flight. That should get us ready to go to the Nether pretty solidly. So let's take a look at Zivicio armor. I wish it wouldn't do that. Let's see. So we start with the hell. Oh, we got to go through each and every level. I actually knew this. Oh, and we actually have to make the ingots. Well, it's actually not too bad, I suppose. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I assume it's 27, just like it is for everything else. Okay. So we have to have the Imperio, which means the Crucio, which means the Accio, which means Diamond. So let's go ahead and make, let's just go ahead and get the Diamond armors all made, because we know we have a full set of Diamond armor. Diamonds. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's next? Chest. And boots. There we go. So now we have all 4 pieces of the armor. And we upgrade those. We need 27 of the first one. So here. So this we make with the Accio. Do we have any Accio in the system? We do not, but we can break it down easily enough. Let's clear that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be times 4, but we've got to go even lower. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to leave us short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 20, 28. Does it say 28? Can't tell if it says 28 or 23. We'll make some more, just in case. Why not? We can always scale it back up, right? So we start here. Down. Hey, why aren't you going down? And we need this. Will give us 1. Oh, I didn't put it in the system, so it's complaining. 2, 3. That's 9. What are we out of? Is that iron? We can't be out of iron. We're out of iron ingots. Well, let's just fix that real quick. There, happy now? We're not out of iron. Okay. So, we were drilling down through here, looking at... You know, the next thing that's going to bite us is going to be the nuggets. I bet you $1. Alright, so we're at 9, 12, 15, 18. There's the nuggets! I knew it! Oh, I knew it! Oh my goodness. You know, you would think that I'd be smart enough to make sure I had all these pieces together before we started recording. Nope, that would be way too responsible a thing to do. All right, bang, there we go. Now let's try this again. The VCO armor. All the way down. Nope, back one, please. Thank you. All right, so we're at 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Now, let's see. So we have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's that piece. We have to have the legs, I think, go kind of like in the crotch area, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, and then the boots, I think they go at the top. No. There we go, boots, and then the chest goes in the only open hole in the chest. And boom, there's the chest piece. Now all we have to do is upscale this. I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's no reason to sit here and watch me build the same stuff over and over and over and over. So I'll tell you what, I'll actually cut and go to a fast forward here. We'll do a little montage and we'll get that done. How's that? Alright guys, we are back from getting them all scaled up. We are right now putting the finishing touches and actually getting the Zivicio itself. Getting all the way upscaled to the Zivicio. Just very nice, very nice. Just 2 more pieces here, and we'll have this little thing checked off as well, and actually have some pretty decent armor. Now, this cannot be our be-all, end-all armor. That will be reserved for Draconic Evolution armor, because when we go to face dragons and such, this armor simply will not hold up. Now, this armor should... oh, I forgot I had that. Should give us creative flight as well. So, yay, we now have flight from 2 different sources. We'll go ahead and put those rings back on. I don't know if that actually does anything. Runic Shield +1. I don't remember putting it on. Maybe I shift-clicked it and it went on at some point. Alright, so we can mark that little item off of our list as well. Growth pulsars. You know what? Let's knock out a single growth pulsar. Growth pulsar. Excuse me. We'll need Zivicio, but I don't know that we upscaled. We did not. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did not take all of our Zivicio up. And then regular stone, so we should actually have that. And there is a growth pulsar right there. Now, growth pulsars really only work in large quantities. We need a bunch of them, not just one. I think the actual maximum effectiveness is to take the plant that's sitting on top, the essence crop that's sitting on top, to build limit, put the dirt underneath it, and then go all the way to build limit down with growth pulsars. And that will ensure that even the top tier seeds essentially grow instantly. We don't really have any desire to get crazy like that, but of course that's not going to happen at night, because magical crops, absolutely, even if they're well lit, magical crops take a hit on their growth rates during dark hours. So there, we can effectively say, we can technically say that we have used a growth pulsar to speed up the process of one crop. Not really accomplishing a lot. It's one growth pulsar, but it meets the requirements here. And now that we've crafted one together and you guys see how it's done, I certainly won't feel bad about building a bunch of others to go under other crops at some point. And doing that way will actually allow us to reduce our footprint. Instead of having to have entire fields full of Minicio crop, I can plant a few with lots of growth pulsars under them, and then automate the harvesting and planting, and I just don't have to dedicate as much space to it. So that is done. Let's turn the page on this. Plant a flower in 5 different biomes. We are actually pretty close on that, I think. This is plains, and we've had flowers here. I want to say this over here, we've got flowers in. Is it still plains, though? Oh, it is still plains. I thought this one changed to, like canopied forest. A flower forest, we've got flowers in that, and then, of course, this is plains again. Our spawning area over here is flowered forest. So we've done 2. I guess that's a start. We need to get 3 more there. I was thinking we had 3 already, and if we could have hopped into the Deep Dark real quick and planted one there, and then we were going to the Nether, we could have planted one there. That would be 5 different biomes, but we're not ready to do that, apparently. All right. Diamond dollies. Let's go ahead and build a diamond dolly. Diamond dolly. I don't know that we're ready to build 5 of them yet. 1, and because what we want to get initially is just to grab our first blaze spawner. And let's go ahead and get... Where do we want to build the blaze spawner? Or not the blaze spawner, but the nether portal. We could build it out there. I'm essentially not using that anymore. So let's grab ourselves some obsidian. Yep, about that much will be fine. Let's go ahead and grab a flint and steel. I don't have a flint and steel, but I absolutely have flint and iron, so we can do that. And go over here and get this bad boy set up. So let's see, it does have a true center, so we will actually create 1, 2, we'll create a wide portal. That'll also give us more opportunity for spawning in pigmen. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? That kind of looks epic in size and scale, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go across there right like that. So it's essentially just an oversized version of the normal portal, and I'm getting absolutely inundated with oh, that's a common bag with ink sacs coming from over there. We'll throw those in there. Toss that. Oh, no. We didn't light the thing. We do have to be able to light it. Do I want to take some blocks? I've got flight. I'm not going to worry about blocks. There really shouldn't be anything able... Now, I'll say this. I'm going to say there really shouldn't be anything there to spawn. And I'll get over there and immediately get shot by something, which will kind of hack me off. You could just... You know what? I know what we'll do with you. Don't look. Don't look. Oh, no, it fell out of my hand. Alright, so let's open our bag up and toss some things in here that we don't necessarily need in our inventory right now. Let's get switched over to our weapon, just in case, and let's go to the Nether. Now, interestingly, we're getting pretty close to being ready to go to the end as well. Because... Alright, let's see. Oh, look, there must be another fortress right there, because I saw mobs on the minimap, so I knew there had to be a fortress nearby. Nice. We can't really complain about the... matter of fact, we're sitting in the middle of one, it looks like. How cool is that? Alright, let's get a waypoint created. New. This is exit. Alright, cool. Is there a spawner there? I see multiple blazes, and they don't really stand a chance against this crossbow. Go ahead and pop him just because he happened to be standing there. We need spawners. We need spawners. Let's see if we can find a spawner or 2 or 5 to steal. I think 5 is the objective, right? Don't go getting jumpy now. Let's see. Where are the spawners? There should be one right here. Okay, let me grab out of my pack. We'll grab our... And we'll go all kamikaze run in and grab it. Boing! Ahaha! Shoot at me if you want, but I'm not there anymore. Now, to get rid of the slow speed effect from having this thing in our inventory, part of the reason we built our golden bag of holding, because once it's in the bag of holding, it no longer affects us. We don't want to get the negative speed buff. Now, so we got one. Here, let me kill these guys, because they're just going to stay up in the air wanting to kill me. Just because they ever spotted me. I don't see any others just right off on initial inspection here. I don't see any other spawners. You know what? That's not a continuation of this fortress. Oh, there's one right there. So there's at least one more here. I think that's actually a separate fortress over here. I think there are actually 2 fortresses right here where we spawned in. So there's one more. Would be out. There's one more. So that's 3. Oh, those guys are shooting at me. There's 4. Oh, how nice it would be if we had all 5 of them right here available in this first. I only see 4. Flibberty gibbets. Yeah, there shouldn't be one in here. They should be on the outcroppings. Okay, well, we can get 4 of them, it looks like, right here without even breaking much of a sweat. So, most importantly, we did manage to get some blaze rods. We could actually use a few more. I wonder if there are enough in there that it actually kind of looks like there might be a spawner in there. Is there a spawner in this room? No. There's a chest in there, but really, finding loot at this point is not the priority. Looks like I maybe should have gone ahead and made the additional diamond dollies. Yeah, I see you. Boom. Oh, did you see me? Oh, 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 did your compatriots see me? Let me back up out of there. Yeah, I see you. Whoa, 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 don't hit me. What was that? That sounds like a dog. Do y'all hear that? Sounds like a growling dog. That's strange. Okay, so we have come, we have seen, we are now going to go away. We are now going to go away. That's right, that's right. He who runs away lives to fight another day, right? We can handle this. There's really nothing here except a few mobs, which are essentially one-shot kills for us, and the objective we needed to handle. The big thing was getting a initial spawner so that we could build. We're going to have to go find another one, though. Now, we're going back real quick. How you like that? We came, we saw, we went away, now we're going right back. And the reason we're going to go right back is I need to see if we can get, because Draconic Evolution is in, we just need to throw that away. Draconic Evolution is in, and I think at Draconic, isn't there a broken spawner or a, here, let's just make the, where's the tablet? Here. We need, oh, we can do that right here, right now. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll take our first step into Draconic Evolution. Draconic. And we will grab the tablet and craft him, and he should tell us about index. Ores, tools, configuration. Where are spawners? Infuse obsidian. I feel like have probably already passed over it. Generator, mob grinder, sundial, detectors. Stabilize mob spawner. Okay, so to start, right-click any vanilla spawner with a draconic core to stabilize it. You now have an empty, transportable spawner that you can pick up with draconic tools. Alright, so we'd have to have draconic tools already. Use any mob soul on a spawner to change its type. There are several wyvern cores. This just is upgrades. Alright, so souls. I think there is a Reaper enchantment, yeah. Reaper enchantment increases the drop chance of souls from mobs. It has a maximum level of 5 and makes it possible for regular weapons to drop souls from mobs. So this is a enchantment we obviously don't have yet. I don't think it's on the enchanter. I don't think Reaper is available here. Holding, repair, soulbound. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't remember it being here. Because I probably would have gotten extremely excited about Reaper being available here. So, yeah, phooey. I guess the option is to use our actual enchanting table. Where's our enchanting table? I broke it down. Table? Did I not put it in here? Huh. I'm not sure. Did I place it down somewhere? So obviously our options are to try to get it from an enchanted book by just oh, there it is right there. Duh. So we build some bookcases and get this thing surrounded and start throwing books in here, pulling high level enchants, looking for Reaper 5. We could do that. We've obviously can we add that though to? Ooh, I don't know if we can even do that. I don't know that we could then add that to a sword, to a Tinker's Construct sword. That will require some research. I don't know of any way. I don't know of any easy way to do that. But anyway, the spawners from Draconic, the moment you say Draconic Evolution, what you've really said is OP, seriously overpowered. Everything about Draconic Evolution is overpowered, which is why I like it so very, very much. I mean, alright, so let's take a look here. We have been to the Nether. We used a Diamond Dolly. We got one. We haven't traveled to the end yet. Automate crop harvesting, chunk loaders, ender chest. So we should now that we have some, here, let's stick him on the wall over here. Bloop, go right there. It kind of looks cool as a decoration too. Interesting. We should now be able to build an ender chest, and the reason, the reason these are important is because, let's see, do we have everything? We should have everything. Is because this is the method that I end up using for sending stuff to my AE system. So let's grab some lapis, because I always do blue, blue, blue for any input. So I do, where's the front of the chest? Although it doesn't matter because we're doing blue, blue, blue. We do blue, 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 and then we can set this by a interface and have that pushing into the interface, and then anything we stick into the blue, blue, blue bag will immediately go into our ME system, regardless of where we are, as long as it's chunk loaded. So that probably needs to be the next thing we do. So let's just toss this down. Let's go ahead and build an ender bag. Nope, bag. Where are the ender? Is it an ender bag? I don't remember. Ender. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. It's not much of a loss. So that is all from extra utilities. Is that correct? Is this for an extra utilities? No, it's ender storage. Duh. It would be, an ender thing. So probably an ender storage. Ender storage. Do we see the bag here somewhere? So there it is, right there. Ender pouch. It's a pouch. And we should be able to build one of these. Now, we can take any pouch, and we don't have to color it manually. I think we shift right-click, yes. Now, anything we put in here, into the pouch, goes into this chest right here. Very handy. So we can link, and normally what I end up doing is I've got a golden bag of holding with stuffs in it, right? So, we don't have to use blue, blue, blue. So we end up doing stuff like this, putting all this stuff in here. So even if something horrible were to go wrong, like we hit a chance cube and it kills us without leaving a grave, the stuff that's in here is never going to be lost because that's not on us. It's technically sitting right here. So I like to use the golden bags of holding for holding stuff that I need because they hold so much, and then I end up putting those inside of a linked ender pouch. So there is that. So that is done. Where was it? Link an ender pouch to an ender chest. Check. Craft a chunk loader. I believe chicken chunks is in. It is. So this is a fairly cheap little chunk loader, and we're going to want one of those. Where do we want to hide it? Do we want to hide it in the floor? We could just stick it like right here so that's obvious, and let's show the lasers. So that definitely covers our entire ME operation as well as our entire mining operation, which is underneath. So I think that is fine just like that. Turn off the lasers, and there we go. Chunk loaded. Craft and use an ender quarry. This is actually on my list because I would like to take an ender quarry over to the deep dark. That would allow us to stop this nonsense that we're doing down here, or at least streamline this a bunch. What I really need before I'm going to feel comfortable just pumping all this stuff straight into my ME system, for starters, I need a way to, and it's not need a way, it's just I need to get it done. I need to take all of these ores, run them out of here, run them into compressors, compress them down into something that's smeltable, and then run them into a redstone furnace, or even into our flower power here, and turn them all into ingots, and then put the ingots in the system. So there's a lot of ore sitting down here waiting to be processed. I don't want to put the raw stuff in there. I want it turned into ingots before I put it in the system. Easy peasy. It's a big job that I'm going to need to spend, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours working on, and this is not where I want it. And before I move all this, I want to have a big reactor setup so that we've got better power. So that's the reason that's all still kind of the way it is. But there are ways we would deal with all of that using the Ender Quarry. So let's take a look at the Ender Quarry. Inner infused obsidian, which is no big deal. Okay, guys, sorry about that. My Minecraft actually crashed. So we were looking at the Ender Quarry. And basically, it's no big deal. The challenge becomes when we lay out what the Ender Quarry is going to mine and then transporting that stuff around. That pretty well means A, big reactor to power it, and B, tesseracts to move stuff around, including that power. It also means that we need to look at the... What is the Ender... There is a... Right here. Yeah, an Ender marker. There's an Ender marker you use to lay out. You can use fence posts. You can just flat out lay some fence posts out and tell it, hey, mine everything inside the fence posts. That is ridiculously crazy is what it is. The much better option is the Ender marker. You just put the Ender markers at 3 of the 4 corners and say, hey, mine everything inside the square that is formed by these Ender markers. Unfortunately, the Ender markers require the QED, and essentially, we end up QED. We end up making this silly thing for one reason and one reason only, and it's to make the Ender markers, which kind of drives me crazy. Now, we may eventually find some other reasons to have it, but I find it irritating that I have to build this whole contraption, because you can't just build the QED. You also have to build the things that power it. Let's see, add extra utils. These things, the Enderflux crystals. You have to build these because it doesn't use real power. It uses, I don't know, some funky mystical ray thing that comes out of these to power the QED itself. So I just don't feel like we're there yet. We could be pretty quickly if we dedicated ourselves to that, but we would have to do exactly that. We'd have to dedicate ourselves to that, and that's not what I want to do today. So let's take a look. We got, let's do how much time we got left? Compared to our other episodes, we're not horribly long yet. But we're getting fairly lengthy again. Let's do the whole loot bag thing. Let's see if we've got loot bags in here, because I think I found something fairly cool. And then we'll open that legendary bag that's in there. Let's see if we've got loot bags down here. 1, 1, and 2. Well, that's not really going to get us very far, is it? Let's go ahead, since we're down here. Oh, mercy. There was a huge rubber band. Let's grab this, and then in there, grab Yule, because that is the best tool we have for killing, well, everything. And by everything, I mean everything at the same time. Nope, nope, magnet off, magnet off! Alright, alright, let's see. Put all this stuff in there because we don't need it. Now, the other thing we want to do out here, as soon as we are in a position, we want to go ahead and get everything that's normally coming out here and going into these bad boys. We just need to send them straight on over to the ME system. There's just really no reason for them to be hanging out here. Wow, we just really don't have much in the way of bags. Why is that up there? Because I pulled out the rare bag, but that was not locked. Let's just fix that. There. Now, 0, 0, and 0. So we didn't get any out of that. Okay, let's just go see if we can make it work. Although, I don't know. It's not going to... not sure how much effect we're going to see without it actually being here. Although, oh, wait. Okay, so there are 2 things on the board. The loot bag upscaler as well as the loot recycler. So, the loot recycler... that looks like it's easy enough to do. And then let's take a look at its interface. Let's see, what do I have here? I've got power right there, but I don't have power right here. I don't think this takes power, though, does it? I lost one of those stones because I got my magnet turned off. Let's drop this bad boy down. So we can put loot in here, and it turns them back into bags. So what's something we get out of, like, spider eyes come out of bags, right? Oh, we only have 1 in the system. So will that get turned back into a bag? That will not go in. What will go in there? What about arrows? Will arrows go in? Yes? But it didn't do anything. Not as far as I can tell. That's weird, because it took all the arrows. Maybe it has to get a certain number? Well, you know what? I know where there's some arrows. Let's see. Is there anything else out here? That can probably come out of a bag. Those wouldn't go in. Here's a bunch of arrows. And obviously we're not picking up anything new because we haven't automated that yet. It really becomes important that we get that done soon. Matter of fact, we may start off next episode by doing that. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yep, look at there. Bags. Dun, 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 3 bags, 4 bags. Well, that's the best use we have for all those vanilla arrows for sure. Alright, now, the other thing I had in mind, we need to bring power up from there. Hardened. I don't know. I'd have to spell it right. Hardened flux duct. Hardened flux duct. We really just need one. And we'll toss that down there. Do I have... I do have an auto compressor in here. Auto compressor right there. It's powering up. Now, what I want to do... Let's see. Do I have any item conduit? Item conduit. I do. I have some. I don't know if I made that or I got that out of... so one, two... So what I'm thinking is this. W-R-E-N-C-H, wrench. And then let's go ahead and grab all loot bags, all the loot bags we've got. We don't want... Is this the worn out bag? I don't know. I'm not going to open them. Wait, what happened there? I don't want to open it because I don't want to take the chance that we mess it up. Now, let's see. If I change one to go out and one to go in, and for the one going out, I tell it, ignore redstone signal, then anything that is in the output of this one should loop right back around into it. So I should be able to take these like this. Yep, and it came right back over. So, oh, this is going to be awesome. That one won't go in. Why won't that one go in? This one won't go in. That one will, that one will, that one will. The legendary is a top-end bag. So we must have opened these two at some point. Let's see what's in them. So a mana pearl and Enderium ingot out of the legendary that we had. I did not intend to open the legendary right then, but hey, you know. Alright, so let's toss that back in there. Now, let's come back over here, grab the 4 bags, 2, 3, 4, and see if we can't dump them right over here and they don't start cycling right back through. They do. So we could find... Alright, so what does this mean? This means we could come out of here and go straight in. So we need more item conduit. So if we were to come out of here and go over, extract. I wonder if it's going to try to pull stuff. What else could we put in there? Feathers maybe? Gunpowder? I know we can, surely we can get gunpowder there, right? Okay. I saw a bag go out immediately. And are they coming over here? One. Okay, we can grab gunpowder. Yeah, we got a little bit of gunpowder. What we'll do is we'll dump this all in the system right here, and then immediately jump back over there and see what's going on. So 3, 4, and then it should toss it back over there, and then upscale that. Oh my goodness, it's working! Alright, sweet. So we just need to find a bunch of stuff to feed this thing, which will then just sit here and continually upgrade these until they get to legendary. And we'll have legendary bags sitting right over here. We just need to figure out all the different kinds of stuff that will go in there that we don't need. I mean, this is essentially like... that won't go in. It's essentially like handling our trash, turning our trash into something valuable. I wonder what about... will planks go in? Because if planks will go in... We have wood laying around for days. Planks will not go in. All right, guys. Well, you can see the thought process here, right? So we feed stuff in here. It gets turned into white bags. We pull the white bags out and put them over here, the common bags, and then let them auto upscale themselves all the way to legendary, and then we have legendary bags to play with. So yay and hoorah! All right. So what do I need to get done between now and next episode? I need to figure out. How are we doing that? I had to pull one of these out. It was the Manny, because believe it or not, we're sitting on 255.6 buckets of Manny. So that one has been pulled out. How are we doing on these others? 231, 252, it's time. Did I already pull him out? I actually think I've already pulled him out. I did. I just haven't pulled this barrel down yet. Get this barrel up and out of the way. And these are fine. So 196. 140 and 96. So, yeah, we're making a lot of progress. We've got to get some more Yellorium. And probably the best source for that is Yellorium seeds up here doing their thing. And getting to the deep dark and hunting Yellorium over there. Both of those are item conduits to the down. Okay, both of those are things that we just need to grind through so that we can get our reactor started. And once we've got the reactor started and get the QED built, so that we get the Ender quarry completely up and running the way we want it, then that'll be the next big iteration of moving forward, because that'll mean we can move away from our little starter setup down here. I mean, we're still relying on netherrack and fire and lava to provide power at this point. We need to fix that. We just need to move beyond that level of technology. And we certainly have the resources and technology to make that happen. So it's time to get that done. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I think we're going to call it an episode here and get things queued up for next episode. I'm really enjoying myself. I know I've said that. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, go ahead and subscribe if you hadn't. It really helps, particularly for a tiny YouTuber like me. That sort of stuff helps a lot. Even 1 or 2 extra people seeing content who might subscribe can really go a long way towards helping the channel, and helping the channel, of course, helps the content and helps the frequency of the content, etc., etc. So if you enjoyed it, be sure to let me know. Be sure to let others know. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.